Sorry about that. Alright. Just touching this up so I can color it. This was provided by Checkpoints. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. All right, I'm gonna have to zoom in here to just get these little spots cleaned up. 'Cause I can't start to color without getting this cleaned up a little bit. You want to keep as much of the original drawing as possible.
Save money on your heating bills by filling gaps and cracks with a premium insulating foam sealant. Loctite Tight Foam with 4 times.
I remember the fade in your eyes. I'm lost in space, floating away.
Sorry, Checkpoints, if some of the details that you added on get erased. Try to add them on and after we get the color in there. Excuse me. Chat. 21 should be working. Hey Ashton, what's going on? Thanks for coming on. And Checkpoints is in. Awesome. Yeah, Checkpoints. I'm sorry if some of the detail gets erased. Trying to clean it up because it's the only way I'm going to be able to color it under the layer. No, I don't have iPhone. I have Android. I am not an iPhone person. Used to be, but kept having issues doing stuff on it, so got rid of it. Then again, I'm not really a phone person to begin with. I prefer to text, you know. Not a big fan of talking on the phone, since I have to do that for work, you know. No, I don't play Roblox. My kids play it non-stop, though. Non-stop. Daughter's, my nephew came into town. All they're doing is playing Roblox. Checkpoints, how's it looking? Looking alright? Want to get all these spots cleaned up so I can get some color under here. I'm going to up the contrast on it too so the black and whites come out really good. I'm not sure how to draw Fortnite skins. Is there like a template you have to follow? Oh, hold on one second. Let me I'm gonna lower the music a little bit here. Alright, there we go. So let me know if that sounds better. The selection tool only does so much. I can't get rid of a lot of selection. Jimmy Wopo, is that a Fortnite character? Sorry for the background noise. Never heard of them. Again, I'm not really into rap too much, so I wouldn't know. Done cleaning this up. I knew the inside of the mouth was going to be a problem just because of the amount of detail checkpoints put in here. But that's all good, you know, you need detail. Like John Cena. You know what? Benjamin, I'm doing all right, brother. How you doing? Wow, small world if you go to his school. Actually, a lot of the Ninja Turtle stuff that I've drawn has been for Master Zhang. He's a great guy. Well, I use a free program called Sketchbook Pro, and it's pretty much my go-to. I really don't use Photoshop too often. I have it just in case I need to do filters, but I have the free version of Photoshop, and it's really expensive to get the full version. Thanks, Ashton. I'll have to tell Master Zhang that you found me on here. I was planning to go down for the tournament. I think it's this weekend or next weekend, but I started a new job, so I don't have any free time from that job yet. So hopefully sooner rather than later. Oh, I can't wait to color this. This Venom's gonna be so much fun. Am I your friend? Of course, man. You get everyone on this chat's my friend. Inkspace or Inkscape? I've never heard of it, Benjamin. But I will check it out after the stream. The way I have the computer set up right now, I really can't search anything because I have the tablet. I have this laptop, and then I have the chat going on the main computer, so it's kind of hard to see everything. Ashton, all you got to do is just watch the show or watch the channel, and I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams like this where, you know, I show how I draw, so you'll be able to learn what I'm doing, and I'll show you in a second why I'm erasing all the dark grays here, because when you take a photo of something, there's a lot of colors in there that you don't really see, and gray gray is pretty much a mixture of every color, if you think about it. It's just not as dark as black. So getting that out of there and just leaving much better role models out there, but I'm glad that I can make you want to do art, you know? Trying to leave as much as I can of Checkpoints art here, but it's hard to get all these grays out of here. Alright. That tongue again. Looks like I missed a lot of spots. Well, I'll tell you what, Benjamin. I'll play around with it and try to figure things out, and maybe I'll do a live stream of it, and you can check it out, and hopefully I can clear up any confusion you might have. I love messing around with new tools, so if it's something new, I can give it a shot and try to learn it for you. Need a smaller eraser to get in here. Checkpoints, that means a lot, brother. Hey, if I can get one person to draw, that's all that matters. And just the fact that you're drawing that means a lot. All right. So you see here, this is the photo that you sent. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, missed a couple spots here. There was two ways I could have attacked this. I could have left the grays in there, and then just took out the highlight spots, and then created a color layer over it. But that's very time consuming. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna color underneath the layer, and it's gonna it's almost like you're using a coloring book. So I'm gonna do that real quick here. You guys rock. Alright. Hopefully this looks better than what I'm thinking. There we go. So your original picture isn't lost. This is going to be just like a layer. Fix that. Take that layer, duplicate it, lock it, and then take the image and change the contrast on it. So I'm gonna make the contrast a little higher. Oh, so GIMP, man, GIMP. I tried it. I wasn't that crazy about it. No, I don't live in Pittsburgh. Don't live very far from there though, because it takes me about 4 hours to get to Pittsburgh. So that's why I try to keep it to Master Zhang's schedule. Like when he does events at the school, like he had that Nerf night. So that's when I try to go down. I like it down there though. It's a cool city. A lot of stuff to do. A lot of hidden little eraser marks in here. It's crazy that photo that Checkpoints captured all these little rough marks. Normally, I can only catch this stuff with a scan. So I'll tell you what, the next time I head down to Pittsburgh, I will put a notice on the YouTube channel, and we can meet that way. Most likely it'll be for any of Master Zhang's next events. He said he wants to plan something special next time I go back down, so he should let the school know too, and we could do that. And that way you can meet me and we could even do a one-on-one. I love doing one-on-ones, so no! It's not to you guys. Live in a part of western New York, right by Buffalo. Almost by Niagara Falls. Smaller city though, it's a lot of people have never heard of it. This is taking forever. I just want to color. I missed a lot of spots. Oh, you look at that. Even has a 5 o'clock shadow I missed. Not even 5 o'clock. After I fix this one spot here, I should be able to go to the next here. The screen on the laptop's just not that vibrant. So I'm actually seeing these mistakes when I look at the stream video. Slow, 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 slow.
The fact is, there are over 9,600 roads named park in the U.S., but no matter what park you live on, one of 10,000 local Allstate agents knows.
No, I don't. Not yet. I plan to do like a Google Hangouts at some point, and you are more than welcome to come on and talk. At this time, though, I don't have a Google Hangouts set up yet, and you don't need Google to do it. You can do it through a like a Google app on the iPhone. It's actually not your fault. Checkpoints. So what happens is, unlike when you scan something, if you scan something in black and white, you can actually get rid of all this. But when you take a picture, what happens is, depending on how many pixels the picture is, it grabs all this noise and it transfers it to the image, even though you can't see it. The only way I was able to capture all this is because I heightened the contrast on it. So it was nothing you did, actually. It was just it's just technology. That's all. Jojo C. I think my daughter knows who that is. Is that the girl with the bows? Started 10 years ago. I'd probably get all these references. No, I think I've seen her buy the bow for that girl. She's a singer on Nickelodeon, right? Yeah, Benjamin. Like I was telling Ashton, down the road I plan to set up a Google Hangout. So, you guys are more than welcome to join the stream when that gets set up. Go. All right, take care, Benjamin. This out of here. Not trying to erase your sketchbook there, Nathan. I wish I could hear the music better, but if I turn the music up on my end, you'll hear it echo, and we don't want that. Like this song. Alright. I think I got the bulk of it out. Let me use the grabber tool here. Wrong one. What? Why is it down? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to leave it up here then. Alright. So this tool right here, the lasso, you can really get in there. Noise out of here. Now I can clean that up a little. So now we have that layer all set. I like to duplicate it again just so that we have a backup layer, and then duplicate it one more time and combine them. So now I don't want my head covering the layers. Still a lot of noise. Either way, I can color around it just so you can see the coloring aspect. So the first thing I would attack here is I would put like a lighter blue, because then you can go dark with black. Hey, slippery fish, what's going on? Alright, so let's do this. Turn this up. Add some muscle. Got all the corners taken care of. Alright. So, that same lasso tool, you can actually use to color. So this layer here, if you go underneath it, you just select area of the head that you want to color. You've probably seen this in some of the time-lapse videos of the digital stuff. A lot faster. As you can see here, you see how slow I am with it? Because you want to get everything. So it's very tedious. So that I have that area selected. Now you grab the bucket tool and you pick whatever color you want to do. So you can do, we'll go with kind of like a medium blue here. And so now you have that area. Oh, thanks guys. It's not finished yet. So I do it section by section, so that way I'm not screwing up a big chunk of it. And that way I can fix it as I go. Again, that's something you probably could have seen in the speed drawing videos, but now you see how slow I am with it. You got to be really precise, or else it'll go outside of the lines. And it's okay if you see, like right there, I went out of the line a little bit. That's okay. Alright, so now you get the bucket tool again, and then you can see it coming along there. Alright. So I'm going to use the lasso tool again. Get some more of this. We want to get the body colored because it's the biggest area that needs to be blue. The tongue is going to be like a dark red, and then we're going to try to hit the rest of it with like the teeth with a little bit of a yellow to break up some of the blue. You always want to get contrasting colors if you want something to pop out. And to me, I think if his body's going to be blue, the yellow teeth and the pink gums will make it pop out a lot more. Then I always recommend getting a hard brush. No, I wish, Ashton. I wish. No, you get a hard brush and make it a little bit smaller, and you can fix all these areas that you missed. So I can see how I can fill in those areas and you can really take care of all those areas here. All the areas that you missed here. And you see how I missed an area right there. And you can actually go back and erase some of this too. Anything that you went over the line. Because trust me, it probably isn't a big deal now, but once you go to color the background, if you have anything that's sticking out of the picture, it's going to show up. Alright. Is that a request for next time? I could definitely do Power Rangers. That shouldn't be a problem.
Here we go.
Alright. So now we have the skin. And there's still... Now we have the Venom skin. And the reason why I did blue is because you can always go light to dark. If you go dark almost immediately, you'll lose some values, and we don't want that. We want to go up in value instead of down. So we got that. We'll lock that so we don't screw anything up. The next biggest area that we have to color is the eye. Oh, checkpoints, it's not, honestly, it's not a pain. It comes with the territory. Even some of the artists that you think this wouldn't pop up on, I've seen it with everybody. It happens. It's honestly, it's part of doing digital coloring is trying to get around these things, and it shouldn't be a problem. And it actually looks good with the grays. All right, so for the eye, I think I'm gonna go with a bluish gray. It's too close. And that color is not gonna stay. That's just like a temporary thing. That's just so that I know, hey, this is gonna need to go to a white. Venom's eyes are actually a little bit gray anyway, so having it at this color actually works perfect. And if you go up to the adjust area here, you can change the colors as needed. So if you have a layer picked, so I'm gonna pick the blue layer. If you wanted to cheat a little bit, it's not really cheating, but let's say you didn't like the blue, you wanted it to be like a darker blue, you can actually go to the blue. Or you can make it a little purple. But cyan, so cyan, magenta, and yellow are what? Those are the true color wheel. Blue, red, and yellow. And then these are darker. So you can go into that area. See if I went magenta or green. You go in the middle here, and you go green or magenta. But maybe I can have it a little darker here. So I actually left it. So now next is the tongue. Let me fix the eye here. Oh no! I can draw all those things, Ashton, just not during this stream right now, because we're just doing Venom right now. It's gonna take a little bit, but I can definitely do South Park and Family Guy. Down the road, right now it's horror month, so I'm kind of doing just horror stuff on the channel, but definitely down the road I can do a Family Guy week, South Park week.
There's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright. But I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out.
Don't get in the way, teeth. Come on, teeth. Actually, it's okay if the teeth get in the way here, because I can always make the teeth a layer that goes above the tongue. So this shouldn't be a problem. Alright. We're gonna do dark red. A little bit darker. Or a little brighter. There we go. Bro! What's up, bro? I like to say brother more than bro, but that works. But Checkpoints did an amazing illustration here. I'm having so much fun working on this. It's nice not having to work on your own stuff. I know that probably sounds weird, but it's just a nice break, and you're not having to work on your own thing. Especially because you know what your style looks like, and it's nice to switch it up a little bit. Oh, did I miss a spot? Yeah, I missed a spot. Go. This is the problem with the selection tool. Sometimes it does go out of the lines a little bit, but that's okay. So, like I said before, we're gonna make the teeth another layer. Yeah, I have Xbox. I actually just got Xbox Live. If you want to add me, I am Otero Studio. So the same as my YouTube channel. Just punch that in on YouTube, or not YouTube, Xbox, and you should be able to find me. It'll send me a notification, so the Xbox is asleep right now because I don't want any interruptions. Yep, I have Switch too. If you look in my About section on my YouTube channel, it has my player code, so feel free to add me. Looks like there's no Twitch love tonight. Not seeing any Twitch watchers. Let's switch. Let me just share the Twitch stream real quick. Not what I want. Channel. Yes, please. Go. Here. Here. Alright. You want it? You want my Switch? I just got it, so I won't be able to give it to you, buddy. Don't worry, I hear they're going down in price this Christmas. Or not Christmas, Black Friday. To me, Black Friday is the beginning of Christmas, so. So Checkpoints, I am sorry if it's really gray in certain areas. I cleaned it up the best as I could. I do have a PS4, but it's actually broken, or not broken, but it is breaking. I can't play a game for more than 20 minutes before it goes blue, and it says that there was a fatal error. Fatal error.
Open the world of
Commercial now. No commercials. We don't want commercials. Alright. I should switch to YouTube Red, honestly. That way I can play music without the commercials. Yeah, I just said I have an Xbox One if you want to add me on there. So how do you play Fortnite? You play it on Xbox? This is starting to look pretty good. Oh, you don't have one? Okay. normally on my Twitch channel is where I stream video games, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to share my drawing stuff on there too. Alright, so now we have the teeth and now we have to color the gums, and I'm gonna go with a pink for the gums. Let's see what kind of pink we got here. And you see how I can go right over that area that I didn't color, or that I over colored. Again, this was an image provided by Checkpoints. So check out his YouTube channel. I wish I could link it in the comments, but I have no ways to put hyperlinks on Restream for some reason. I'm just trying to get these little spots. This is where the lasso tool comes in handy, because if there's more spots that you really can't get to, maybe it's too tedious, you can always select a bigger area, kind of color it that way. Don't want to get the reds covered up. I would play Roblox, but I don't know how to. It seems to be a little bit out of my purview as far as stuff that I would play. I'm more of a racing guy. I love racing games, so, and I love Castlevania. That's why you see a lot of Castlevania art on the channel. My favorite game. I love Assassin's Creed too. Yeah, MB art. Yeah, I'm back. I told you I had to leave for a little bit. I wasn't gonna be gone all night. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. I was only gone for a little bit, and now I'm back, so. I was only gone for a little bit, now I'm back. What I'm doing here is I'm fixing the blue. There was some blue that I missed. Now we can go back to the pink and erase this area that I actually went over. I'm going over some of the colors here, and then I'm gonna fix it later in post.
Je vais sur certaines des couleurs ici et ensuite je vais le réparer plus tard dans le poste.
Roblox is actually free, Ashton. I don't. My daughters play it on my phone. I don't know if I didn't know it was on systems.
Spectrum delivers with the best in TV and internet, and now mobile. Get Spectrum TV and internet from $89.98 a month, and Spectrum Mobile with our unlimited data plan.
We got the gums.
All with no.
I'm gonna leave this saliva alone. Saliva color, like a green. We'll do the green. Not stop. Jeez. didn't say cheese. I gotta turn auto off. I need to turn the auto off. It was saying words that I was not saying.
Je dois étendre la culture, c'est-à-dire que je ne disais rien.
I just feel I felt bad for MB Art because he was in the stream earlier and didn't understand what we were talking about. He said he understood a little bit, but I always want to make my channel very inclusive, so I used the Google Translate to so he would be able to understand.
Je me sentais mal pour Marc parce qu'il était dans le stream tôt et je ne comprenais pas de quoi nous parlions. Il a dit qu'il comprenait un peu, mais je veux toujours que mon canal soit très inclusif. Donc j'utilise Google Translate pour qu'il soit ainsi capable de comprendre.
I will say French sounds a lot like Spanish, just the accent's a little off for Spanish, but you know. Bonjour. I know arrête is stop. Merci, thank you. But that's about as much as I know because when I go to Canada, that's pretty much the signs say arrête or stop. Alright, so I know this looks pretty plain right now. There's not a lot to it, so this is where the fun begins. Oh, Jelly Duck, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You're the GOAT. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the blue and I'm going to add some value to it by making it come out more, almost 3D.
Donc, ce que je vais faire maintenant, c'est que je vais prendre le bleu et que je vais ajouter de la valeur à cela en le faisant sortir. C'est presque en 3D.
Alright, so Venom is mostly black, so I'm going to go with a really dark blue and color this area in. Make the flow at 50%. Oh, thank you. Definitely check out MB's channel. MB's channel is awesome. He has some really great art on there. There's another YouTuber that follows my page. I hope they come on. Venom Baguette. So I really like to just hit areas, because you can always go back with the blending tool and really get into there. What's your name, Ashton? I thought it was Ashton Kane. Isn't that your name?
You've gotta know that this ain't living.
Now you see I'm going a little nuts, because I want to try to hit as many areas as possible. Oh, okay. Why blue Venom? So I picked blue because if I did it all black, then you would have to go from black to all the way to a white. But if you do blue, then you can actually go deeper with the colors and you can make the reflection.
Donc, je choisis le bleu parce que si je le faisais entièrement en noir, il faudrait passer du noir au blanc. Mais si vous le faites en bleu, vous pouvez aller plus en profondeur avec les couleurs et faire le reflet.
Yes, for shadow, exactly. All those spots that are in blue right now, they're gonna be like a lighter white, and it'll come out a lot more as it comes along. So right now I'm gonna hit it with a darker, almost black, and then it'll start to really show.
Tous ces points qui sont en bleu en ce moment vont ressembler à un blanc plus clair et ils vont sortir beaucoup plus au fur et à mesure qu'ils se présentent, alors je vais le frapper avec un noir.
Hi,
Presque
Ashton's
noir.
brother. Oh, sorry. The translate takes a minute, so I always talk over it. I think she's done and she keeps talking. If you look at 90s Venom from the early cartoons, he was actually very blue, at least in reflection. You see, all the reflected areas are going to be in a blue state. I like to get the background out of there, or make the background a different color, so I'm going to go with a gray. There we go. It'll look better on the channel anyways, when you darken the back. Let's see. Now we got to do the tongue. I really screwed that tongue up. Thank you, Jelly Duck. I appreciate it. I'll check out the stream too. I want to see all the other channels that you shouted out. Hey Dalton, thanks for watching. Do the tongue now. I'm going to duplicate that because we want to keep the original color in case we ever want to change it. So, red. See, we can really dark here. 3D look. Jelly Duck, that means a lot. Just the fact that you guys take the time out of your day to watch the channel, that means a lot. So, and then we'll hit it with another red here, maybe a little pink. And later, yes. Where's my? Go away, go away. Why is this not? There we go. It was hiding. Okay. Go a little smaller. Brighter. Now we can hit the tongue with these highlights here. I'm not going to highlight anything else. Well, I'll tell Dalton thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Alright. I'll do that. See, there's a lot of spots you don't see. Like I said, once you get the dark colors in here, all the mistakes start popping up. And that's usually what adds on to your time. So we'll lock that. Alright. Honestly, I forgot I had it in my hand, so. See here, now we can even add a little bit of a little green, and this is what it'll look like once you add a little bit of green. Kind of gives it that look like slime is in his mouth. And we can go in with a lighter pink for the bottom. See the colors make the tongue pop out a lot more. And once we get to the teeth, this should be fun. So I'm gonna grab the color from the teeth here. A little bit lighter. But now the light is hitting the front of the teeth. Illusion that light source is coming from here. Teeth in the back darken. So hey Dalton, thanks for watching.
600 roads named park in the U.S., but no matter what park you live on, one of 10,000 local Allstate agents knows yours.
All these ones in
Now
the
that
back.
you know the truth, are you in good hands?
So brownish tan. Some Colgate. Add a little bit to the back of the teeth. Like again, it's all magic with colors. We're making the colors kind of play off each other. And you could do this with any color. I mean, if it's something that you don't like how it's looking, you can always change the color later. I appreciate it, Dalton. Are you in Master Zhang's karate studio too? Got that dark up. Now we have the teeth all greased up. Now we have to work on the eye. Duplicate. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit to the eye here. So we're gonna make the airbrush a little bit bigger. And just like the skin, we want to hit this area with as bright of a blue that we can. So we're going to make that blue pop out more. See how that looks like a reflection now. And now the back will lower the flow of the airbrush. We want to get not blue, maybe now the colors will work against each other, which that's what we want. Darker back of it here. And this is where the blending tool is going to be your best friend. Oh, 185, is that his Twitter handle? This is not the blend tool that I normally use, but here you can give it that effect, like it's blending. Here it'll look like the eye is alive. Now the skin, we'll go back to the skin, so now we know what colors we're working with. So now you can go back to the skin and kind of mess around with it and add the whites and the highlight. Oh, okay. Oh, Checkpoints, I'm glad you like it, buddy. I wish I could dedicate a little bit more time to it, but just I want to just show the color range on it. So see these blue areas here, we want to bring them out more. So we'll capture that blue. So a little brighter, a little brighter, a little brighter. And then we'll make the airbrush tool smaller. We'll go maybe 15% flow. And this is where we get the highlights. So the light is coming from this direction. So we want to get I was wondering why I was doing that. I didn't lock the layer. See, even professionals make mistakes. But don't feel bad. You guys are doing your art and you make mistakes. This jawline here, you can actually make it come out more, but I'll show you a different highlight technique for that. Go live again? Possibly. I'm not sure if it'll be tonight because I have work tomorrow, so I have to get ready for that. I wear a shirt and tie for my job, and I have to get all that stuff ready. Here in Otero Studios, we are a casual free zone, so no shirt and tie. So the other technique that I like for highlights is, so you make a brand new layer over here above everything. So this layer here, what did I put there? Oh, nothing. Okay, we'll use that one then. I grab the pencil tool, I make it as big as possible. So I think it goes all the way up to 15 in size. Oh, 14. And you grab white. So with the white, you go into those areas where you really want to show highlights. You can do it with the teeth too. Just little bits, not a lot. It's kind of like when I do my my speed drawing videos. If you notice near the end, I start adding those white gel marks. I call that highlighting or haloing. You're adding like a halo effect. And what it does is just, it makes the color that you already put down pop out even more. Here, slime, but we haven't colored the slime yet, so I'm gonna do that in a minute. See how now this pencil tool is awesome because you can't get these kind of lines with the airbrush tool. This is very, it just makes it come out so much better. In my personal opinion, I know other artists don't like to do halo effects. They'd rather color the outline, which that's cool too, you know, whatever floats your boat. So now those highlights are in, so now we have to hit the slime color. So we're already, wow, quite a bit of layers. So let's see, I want to hit it with like a yellowish green. No, you're cool.
Open
That's
the world
pretty
of
close to
music,
what I already
a new streaming service with the official audio and video, playlists, live performances, and the rest of the story
Thank you.
can't find anywhere else.
Hope it's good. I wouldn't,
It's all
you know,
here.
I wouldn't want it to be bad. But I appreciate it. Some other YouTubers, if you guys want to learn how to draw or just improve your skills is there's a YouTuber called Draw with Jezza. He's awesome, and he's a character, and so he makes art fun. There's another one called Sarah Tapes, and she does speed drawings too. Her stuff's more fantasy, so that if that's something you're into, I would recommend checking her out. Um, MB Art, who is in the chat, he has some great art too. So any one of those, check out any of those channels. Then there's Trent Canigula. He does a lot of uh, digital, but if that's something that you're thinking about doing, I would definitely check out his channel as well. So now I'm blending. So see how I'm making the colors kind of fade. You don't want, the last thing you want when you're working digitally is to make it look digital. Oh, you don't have to thank me, MB. Your channel's awesome. I love it. I wish I had time to watch more art on YouTube, but it's either make my art and then go to work or watch YouTube videos. All right, and we think I can put the finishing touches on this. Boom, done. Yeah, checkpoints, MB art, and then there's, I hope they think it's Eve Arts, if I'm not mistaken. Let me find out the name. Oh, Eve Harvey Art. Still not sure if it's a girl or a boy, but that channel's art is amazing too. MB Art. So if it's something that you're looking to do, I would definitely recommend checking out those channels as well. But I hope you like the Venom, and definitely stay tuned for more live streams like this, where I'll be working on the stuff digitally. So thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and check out my Teespring campaign. It's in the descriptions of the other videos, not in the live stream, unfortunately. There's also my Patreon. So for as low as $1, you can become a patron, and your name will be at the end of every video. Not the live streams, of course, but all the drawn videos. Yeah, Checkpoints actually drew this Venom, and I thought it was so cool, so I wanted to color it. So there's for patrons as low as $1, then you get on the videos. For $2, you get to vote on what I draw next, and then for the $15, there is a $5 one which I'm getting rid of, and then there's the $15 one where you get a sketch card every month. So definitely check that out, guys. I appreciate you watching, and don't forget to keep it over 9,000.